back to District Debrief.
It was an eventful week, so we've got a lot for you today.
It was discovered that Dolly Parton donated $1 million to a highly effective COVID vaccine trial. She really is working 9 to 5 to make this world a better place.
There's been a lot of controversy around Harry Styles' cover of Vogue, which features him in a dress. The controversy mainly consisted of 5'3" hottie Ben Shapiro getting mad on Twitter. Why is this such a big deal for right-wingers? Why do they care so much about Harry Styles wearing a dress? It's honestly kind of suspicious. It's like when you're really into something, but you're afraid of people knowing, so you constantly hate on it. For example, I really hate accidentally swiping right on a furry on Tinder, then going on a date with them, then a few more, and then accidentally falling in love with Mackenzie the Fox. It's honestly despicable.
GW recently announced that students get free subscriptions to the New York Times, the Washington Post, and the Wall Street Journal. Cool, but I'm just waiting on my free subscription to GW.
Jeff Bezos announced today that he will be donating nearly $800 million in grants to groups fighting climate change. This egghead can never get it right. Maybe start by, I don't know, paying your taxes?
The SpaceX NASA mission has been successful. 4 astronauts arrived at the International Space Station at around 11 p.m. on Monday. But now, look at this photo CNN featured. You cannot tell me this isn't photoshopped. This photo looks faker than the LA influencers who post sponsored content with Facetune Plus.
Canceling student debt is once again on the table, and of course, it's hotly contested. The most salient argument against this bill is that some people have already paid off their debt. If that argument doesn't make sense to you, congrats, you have the IQ higher than 4.
Election fraud theories have run rampant on conservative social media since Election Day. We are here to report that all of them are 100% true. The DNC really did distribute magic Sharpie pins to every state in America that couldn't fill in Donald Trump's circle. Satanist pedophiles really rigged the vote in Nevada by summoning the deceased corpse of Stalin to brainwash everyone into voting Democrat. That's a fact. You should definitely believe everything Own the Lib 69 says on Twitter. He is the only legitimate source of news we have left in these troubling times.
On election night, former astronaut Mark Kelly was elected to represent Arizona in the U.S. Senate. He is only the 4th astronaut ever to be elected to Congress. Personally, I can think of a few congresspeople I'd like to launch into space. Mitch McConnell, for example, should definitely be sent to explore the inside of a black hole.
CBS News published an article this week on what the hibernation of bears can teach humans. Many Tinder users realized they weren't the first to search for honey with no pants on.
Scientists captured 2 murder hornet queens nearly a week after their nest had been destroyed. When they asked how they survived, the queens said, "Honey, that was nothing compared to RuPaul."
Denmark plans to kill 15 million minks after the animals spread a mutation of the coronavirus to humans. Said one mink, "Where's that coat to protect you now, bitch?"
Former James Bond actor Sean Connery died this week at the age of 90. His wife discovered he had died peacefully in his sleep when she tried shaking him in the morning, but he did not stir.
The American Kennel Club released its list of America's top 100 dog breeds. Coming in first place was the Labrador Retriever. Coming in 100th and last place, Mike Pence.
Pepsi announced that it has made a limited apple pie flavored cola for Thanksgiving, but this special item won't be sold in stores. Customers must enter a sweepstakes by submitting pictures of baking fails. So, if you want apple pie Pepsi, be sure to go to Sydney's house on Thanksgiving.
The grounding of Boeing's 737 MAX could end as soon as this week, marking the end of one of the most expensive mistakes in business history. But you know what? Boeing is lucky. I mean, sure, they lost millions of dollars, ruined their reputation, and endangered countless lives, but they got to pull the mistake as soon as they caught it. We've had to wait 4 years.
Amazon is entering the pharmacy business with a new offering called Amazon Pharmacy, allowing customers in the United States to order prescription medications for home delivery. Wow, this must be Bernie Sanders' worst nightmare. Jeff Bezos is the top 1% and Big Pharma. What's next? Amazon Ice?
The economy of Wyoming has been taking a hard hit as cases surge in the state. Wait, guys, I think you messed up. Nobody lives in Wyoming. Did you mean Washington?
Muslim media influencer Amani Al-Khattakbeh claimed Saturday that she was kicked off an American Airlines flight in Newark, New Jersey, because another passenger felt uncomfortable following a heated verbal exchange at the TSA security line. Can you imagine how great it would be to just kick people out of wherever you wanted just because you felt uncomfortable? Classmate looking at you weird, professor, I feel uncomfortable, date not going well, oh, sorry, waiter, I don't feel uncomfortable, visiting the White House anytime in the past 4 years, Secret Service, I feel uncomfortable.
This week, Twitter released a new service called Twitter Fleets. If you don't know what it is, it's basically the same thing as Instagram stories or Facebook stories or Snapchat stories, but it's called fleets, like fast tweets. And lastly, the Debrief team would like to address the elephant in the room.
Yes, right now is an incredibly trying time for our country with hospitalizations at an all-time high. Many states are completely overwhelmed by this most recent surge.
It's important now, more than ever, for us to be unified as a school and as a country. We need to take care of each other because no one else will.
Please understand that this is an extremely difficult time for many of your classmates and friends. Many of the people you know are probably going through financial or mental health troubles, even if they don't say anything to you.
That's why it's so important for you to check in with your friends.
Call the people you miss and haven't talked to in a while.
Send a message to let you know you care about them.
Please, please let them know.
And this is more important than anything.
Tarzan was definitely not a virgin when he met Jane.
You know what? That's a really good point, actually. Like, if I was a lady orangutan, I'd definitely be eyeing me some Tarzan. What do you think?
I agree with you on that. And I think that is the most important thing we could share with the viewers at this
No,
time.
I think the viewers need to hear about Tarzan right now. I mean, they need a light of positivity, and what else could that be but Tarzan?
Exactly. Okay, that's all we have for this week. Thank you for watching, everyone.
We'll see you next week. Bye.